The all-new BMW X1 looks pretty good, right? Well, it's actually designed by an Australian born and bred 30-year-old. His name is Calvin Luk and he's been based in Munich with BMW for 7 years. I'm going to go and find him and find out all about this car. So Calvin, tell me about how long did it take for starters? Like, how long ago did you start?
We started probably the sketch phase around 2011, and we submitted proposals from the entire design team on what we believe the X1 should be. Yeah, so this 2011 to now launch, it's about like 4 years, yeah.
So has there been a big change between that initial sort of concept and what it's ended up in the end?
Not quite. There's the initial character and the initial impulse and feeling has remained very true to the initial key sketches.
What would be 3 words that would sort of capture like the emotive essence and the feeling that you were trying to capture with the car?
So it's sporty, it's powerful, and it has a lot of presence. And those were the 3 key elements to this vehicle.
Like, why the X1 for you? Because you had the opportunity to submit designs for different cars.
At BMW, we have a very carefully planned out time schedule for our vehicles. This just came along at the right time, right place, right time, and I wanted to jump on it.
The X1 is a really good looking car. What feature are you most proud of?
I'm really proud of the kidney grille. This BMW's icon, it really expresses what the car is all about. Lots of power, lots of strength, but especially the way it connects the hood volume and emphasizes that. And the nice little chamfer towards the side where it's got a nice little corner and slightly brings the connection to the lights.
Oh, the lights are one of my favourite features actually. I think they look fantastic. Then I took Calvin for a drive to discuss the design in more detail. Inside, it's very different. Car, isn't it? So what are your favourite features in here?
First of all, I love the command seating. So we're sitting a lot higher now and we're looking down onto the road in front and we're looking down onto the cars in front of us, and that really gives us this sense of command control, which is what an X car is really, it's all about. I love the panoramic dashboard where it's really stretching from left to right.
Yeah, you get so much of a sense of space in here.
Yeah.
And the headroom, even with like this car, this particular one's got a sunroof, and you still don't feel closed in at all anywhere.
Right. Well, one of the things about working at BMW is that everything we design and build must pass the approval of our board members. And every one of our German board members is quite tall, and it must be very comfortable for them, and so that is always our first test for the car.
Oh right, so if they can't fit in it and don't feel comfortable, or their head's anywhere near the roof, it's like, nah, back to the drawing board, start again.
Right.
So how far do you go into actually selecting the materials used, or do you just come up with the design?
It depends on your role. So we have a few different teams, exterior team, interior team, and colour and materials.
How long did you have to wait before you got to see how they filled up your design?
Well, we run the processes parallel.
Okay, so you know every step of the way what it's starting to look like and how it's taking shape.
Definitely. So we're constantly in communication with each other, interior and exterior teams. And I guess you could say, well, when you open the door, that's where my official responsibility ends.
Yes. But then you still obviously, it's got to be a one single unit and feel.
That's right.
It's got to have symmetry and flow from the exterior to the interior.
So I think that's what I really like about this car, because the interior and exterior, they're really talking to each other.
It was part of the brief to make it as spacious and as big as you could within the framework of being a compact SUV.
Yeah, definitely. We had very clear goals to achieve for getting a great interior space, great command seating, tons more cargo area. Even under the floor, you can lift that up. You can fold all the seats down, get as much as you need.
So now that X1 is here, it's arrived, that's done. What are you working on now?
More cool cars.
More cool cars.
That's all I can say.
Any hints?
That's all I can say.
We will just have to wait and see.